The March equinox is like the striking of a massive spiritual gong, a wake-up call reverberating across the whole planet to initiate a radical new beginning. This equinox is made even more powerful by the new moon in Aries, which occurs just hours after the equinox, and the hugely anticipated shift of Pluto into Aquarius on March 23rd, giving us a taste of the new paradigm we're about to enter for the next 20 years. This is a pivotal time for spiritual growth and ascension upgrades, so tune in with me and get ready to receive angel messages on the equinox new moon cycle spanning from March 20th through April 5th, 2023. Let's start by diving into the major energy shifts we have coming up. March 20th marks the equinox, a time of balance and reharmonization for Mother Earth, in which we have equal days and nights, and in which the northern hemisphere is moving into spring, while the southern is moving into autumn. In nature, this shift creates a thinning of the veil between the spirit world and the physical world, a time of rebirth and death that opens a spiritual portal of access to the creative frequencies of our divine source. So, source energy, the modeling clay of reality, is surging into our spirits now, expressed as pure, raw creative potential to recreate yourself and the reality around you. The equinoxes and solstices of the past several years have been growing more intense and potent, and this will continue in the years to come because we are currently in a chapter of rapid spiritual ascension, of which the whole universe is a part. Extraordinary surges of divine light are going to be flooding the planet during this equinox, including during the days before and after it. This equates to a massive influx of spiritual information into the human energy field. Alongside this, we may see surges in solar storms and electromagnetic shifts, all contributing to upgrades in our spiritual light bodies that are gradually helping us to grow and expand in our ability to anchor higher vibrational consciousness. To help guide you through this, I created a guided equinox meditation to help you receive and ground this light body activation. You can access that meditation here, and I'll also leave the link for you in the description below. Now, just hours after the equinox, we have the new moon in Aries occurring on March 21st, which strengthens the power of this equinox as a new beginning. This is considered the beginning of the astrological new year, and really, everything we've been doing in 2023 so far has been preparing us for this moment. This is your official gateway into whatever new chapter you've been seeking to manifest for 2023. This new moon is steeped in Aries energy, as we have a total of 6 planets in Aries during this time, emphasizing the archetype of the warrior. On the light side, the warrior is an initiating, go-getter mode of consciousness that can help you to pioneer a new pursuit, step into the unknown, take a risk, fiercely protect what is of true spiritual value, and be bold and daring in going after what you wish to manifest in your life. On the darker side, this warrior energy can literally be warlike, hot-headed, or conflict-driven. The message I received about this is that it will be important for us to anchor into peace. Humanity is being guided to face the old karmic patterns of war, scarcity, and fear, which were based in our old predominant fear-based lack consciousness. Our collective spiritual ascension is all about gradually healing lack consciousness so that we may rise into a consciousness of abundance, led by love. According to the angels, our karmic destiny is the mass realization of love, the triumph of light over darkness. In the scope of that karmic destiny, this is such an exciting time to be alive because humanity is undergoing pivotal change and initiation with regards to our story in the triumph of light over dark. Which brings us to the much anticipated shift of Pluto into Aquarius. Pluto is moving into Aquarius just days after the equinox and new moon on March 23rd. It will stay there until June 11th of this year, then retrograde back into Capricorn, dancing in and out of Aquarius until it will eventually land in Aquarius in 2024, where it will stay until 2044, setting the tone for the next 20 years. From March 23rd to June 11th, we're basically getting a taste and a preparation of what is to come in humanity's next chapter, a chapter all about transformation for social movements and technological advancements. The last time we had Pluto in Aquarius was from 1778 to 1798, marking both the French and American revolutions, as well as the Industrial Revolution. Pluto in Aquarius basically brings 20 years of transformation for our societies, governments, and cultures, driven by we the people thinking, an emphasis on what is best for the many rather than the few. When Pluto changes signs, it's a big deal. For example, when it moved into Capricorn back in 2008, a sign all about financial stability, we experienced the financial crisis of 2008. Basically, Pluto brings demolition and awakening to whatever really needs to change in its area of focus. But don't worry, according to the angels, even if we experience growing pains, we're on track and it is 100% safe to trust in these collective changes. Since Pluto in Aquarius wants to create more social equality and an awakening regarding our relationship with science and technology, we may see both breakdowns and breakthroughs in these areas. But again, no matter what happens, this is all driving us towards awakening to the consciousness that allows us to experience our highest good. Your angels are lovingly encouraging you to stay in peace, stay in faith, and to ground into love through these times of change. Your love is a very real power that is helping to influence the greater direction of our world. With these big cosmic energy shifts in mind, let's dive into the angels' messages for this exciting new moon cycle and see what we have in store. I'm about to share 4 big angel messages for this moon cycle ahead, all of which will apply to your path in some way. But if you'd like to see which of these messages is going to have the strongest leading impact on your path, then think of a number 1 through 4 right now. Whichever number you're drawn to the most is going to represent the angel message with your biggest theme or lesson. Ready? Let's dive in. The angels' first message for you on this equinox new moon cycle is on awakening. According to the angels, there is going to be a massive influx of spiritual information flowing into your light body and energy field. You may also experience an influx of new illuminating physical world information coming in as well. All of this is amounting to new clarity. Your perspective is about to shift, helping you to awaken to bigger truths you need to know in order to support any changes, goals, or personal healing you're bringing forth on your life's path. If you feel overwhelmed by this big influx of energy or the personal revelations that come with it, take a deep breath, center, and ground yourself. Your angels want you to know that they will be helping you to integrate this new information, guiding your perspective so that you can see what does and does not serve your highest good. Seeing the truth is not always comfortable because this can spell radical change, but know that you are being guided to see through the veil of past illusion or limitation and step onto the path of your highest divine good. So, trust in the truths, new information, revelations, or big messages that come to you this moon cycle. They are a part of your spiritual awakening and are going to be the beating drum that guides the rhythm of any new beginnings coming into your life. In the global sense, this awakening towards truth is guiding humanity to face and heal old fear-based patterns related to lack and violence, and guide us to learn lessons on moving forward with healing, love, and compassion for all. Truth carries divine light within it that helps us to transcend fear-based limits, and that is a huge part of humanity's collective destiny now. The angel's second message for you on this equinox new moon cycle is all about karmic healing. Karma is often misunderstood. It is not necessarily a judging system of punishments or rewards for our moral behavior, but rather a collective spiritual force that represents our unity as one human consciousness. Because we are one, we are destined to function harmoniously. When you do what is harmonious and healthy for others, you're doing what is harmonious and healthy for yourself and vice versa. Karma is like the spiritual immune system or harmonizing force of our unified collective. When there is an attack on the health and harmony of the whole, karmic forces rush in as naturally and automatically as a rush of white blood cells responding to a pathogen. This non-judging spiritual force responds to all things in a harmonizing manner, helping to guide us into equilibrium, health, and wholeness. Right now, there is a huge potential for you to experience karmic healing. Anything that disrupted your harmony and well-being in the past now has the chance to be reconciled. This includes breaking old fear-based agreements, attachments, or beliefs. It means letting go of what is toxic through deep healing shadow work. It may translate to dissolving soul contracts between those who have held karmic relationships of painful struggle. It may also equate to breaking curses, or in other words, emotional patterns of lower fear-based frequencies that have created repeated traumas or challenges, especially if those traumas have been passed down through many generations in your ancestry. This is your opportunity to purge out past conflict, heal from the effects of old aggression or trauma, and finish the harmonizing work you've been called to do within your relationships. The angels want you to know that they are with you every step of the way, no matter how seemingly challenging it may feel to face these old karmic lessons. Your only job is to root into love, hold faith and trust, and uphold your highest values, beginning with self-love and self-care. The angel's third message for you for this moon cycle ahead is on ascension symptoms. Our little energy bodies are being flooded with new waves of high-frequency light and information. As a result, we are shedding the density of the past at a rapid pace and rebirthing our light bodies so that we can more consistently ground a higher frequency, higher dimensional spectrum of consciousness. This can create all kinds of emotional and physical symptoms. If you'd like to learn more about these, check out the links I left you in the description below for my videos on ascension symptoms. Know that the brain and nervous system has a high likelihood of being center stage for these particular ascension upgrades, wherein you'll be releasing old stored fear-based patterns. Like flowers that bloom at night, we're most open to the spirit realm in these shifts during our sleep. As such, we've been receiving the bulk of these light body upgrades during our sleep, which can result in intense dreams, astral travel during sleep, energy healing during our sleep, or even sleep disturbances. This has been consistent throughout 2023 and will be continuing this moon cycle with a very powerful emphasis on your spiritual energy body purging out the old in order to make room for the new. So this is the perfect time to focus on cleansing. Your energy field is already naturally cleansing and purging out what no longer serves you and your ability to hold this new light. As such, you may find yourself processing and releasing old painful emotions, letting go of old traumas, or even facing and releasing tension in your physical body. You can aid in this cleansing by prioritizing self-love and self-care and making the conscious choice to let go of anything in your life that isn't serving your ability to hold love and peace. Ascension requires inner work, so be sure to look in the mirror to discover what it is you need to forgive, transform, or release in order to make yourself a clear match for this new influx of light, supporting our awakening into the consciousness of love. This is exactly what we do in my Angelic Ascension program, by the way. If you'd like to join, you can get on the waiting list for the program via the link in the description below. The Ascension upgrades we're going through this equinox are not your regular routine spring cleaning, but rather initiating a whole new chapter for humanity. Your personal growth and healing through all of this is so important, so be sure to support it with all of your love and care. The angel's fourth message for this moon cycle is on your spiritual purpose. According to the angels, everything you do to yourself, you're doing to the collective. So when you heal yourself, you're creating healing waves that wrap around the whole planet and subtly affect all. Your healing, peace, well-being, and joy, therefore, are a huge part of your spiritual purpose because these are creating a world of greater healing, peace, well-being, and joy. During this moon cycle, you're going to be receiving spiritual downloads, in the deepest parts of your heart and mind that will help you to realize the truth about your spiritual purpose. You are being guided to realize that you are here for a reason. Your healing is healing the world. Your love is the greatest of your creations. Your worth, therefore, is never something that can be measured by your material achievements. You are a being of unconditional worth and value just by virtue of existing. You are being guided to awaken and shift out of seeing your purpose as something that is all about materialism and external pursuits. Rather, your spiritual purpose is more about your inner state of alignment with the consciousness of love. That is your greatest contribution to the world and the greatest source for your fulfillment in this life. Give yourself permission to make any changes you need this moon cycle in order to align your heart, mind, and lifestyle with these truths. As you do so, you'll be guided to create a life that more powerfully and sustainably supports your love, well-being, and fulfillment than ever before. Thank you so much for watching this video and for liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I'd love to keep in touch, so do check out the links below to stay connected with me across social media, and be sure to do my Equinox Light Body meditation. Anytime you do this meditation, you'll be connecting with light workers across the planet to unite in anchoring higher consciousness. The meditation is full of powerful opportunities for healing and empowerment with Archangel Michael, so I hope you'll love it. It is my honor to be connected with you. Thank you again for your beautiful presence here, and I hope you'll remember until next time that you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!